I have discovered that my partner has been sexting with another woman. How should I handle this situation? At first, I feel totally blown away by the discovery. I can't imagine my partner as someone who would sext behind my back. I always thought this person was honest and trustworthy. Now I don't know what to think any longer. You begin to question anything and everything. Did I make a mistake? What was it that I missed? And is there more that I still don't know? I feel like the ground I've been walking on has suddenly opened up under my feet, and now I'm suspended over an abyss, and I don't know how deep it is. I feel I can't really talk to anyone about this, because I feel humiliated, embarrassed, and very uncomfortable. So I keep everything inside while I try to sort out my mixed feelings and come up with a plan. I feel angry. How could he do this? Did I deserve it? I have always been honest and loyal. I had always stated the importance of being honest with one another. So how could this happen? Then I question our relationship. Is there something that could explain his behavior? Perhaps we haven't been very close lately. Perhaps I've been too focused on work. But then again, I wouldn't do it no matter what. So why am I taking the blame? He did it, not me. So the anger comes back and it burns me from the inside. Then I question our sexual life together. Was it too boring for him? Lately I hadn't been romantic very much with him. Perhaps had I been more aware of his sexual needs? And then I go back to being furious and believing I'm not deserving this. I know I could do one of these three things. First, ignore it. I could ignore it, bury my head in the sand and pretend to be happy. Second, confront him. I could confront him. I could get mad at him for looking at other girls and thinking about other girls. I could be furious and yell at him and end up pushing him farther away. Third, I could learn. I could learn sexual physiology of men. I could learn how to manipulate, how to inspire him. I could learn the sexual psychology of men, why men want what they want. And I could learn to play his secret desires like a violin and inspire him to give me everything I've ever fantasized about. So I decided to make sense of it all. I fire up my laptop excited with what I'm going to learn. But quickly I got frustrated, and then disgust. All over the internet I find books and articles and YouTube videos by sleazy pickup artist type guys and 22 years old bimbos telling me that I had to act like a slut or like an nymphomaniac teenager to make a man happy, and I know that could not be the truth. I decided to discuss the situation with him and try to understand why he cheated on me. No matter how difficult, uncomfortable, awkward and challenging that conversation is going to be, I cannot avoid it. Otherwise, I will be left with all these questions, doubts and confusion in my head, which will get worse with time, not better. I said, "Are you doing this because you are unhappy with us sexually? Do you see me as your wife type, and these are your vixens, and these two are totally separate? Are you looking for another relationship?" He said, "Lots of people do it. It is normal. He does it every once in a while. He loves me and our sex life, and he's not doing it because he's unhappy with us." He admitted that this was an embarrassing conversation that he had never had with another girl. So, after a few days, I started thinking about all of this. And it comes down to a few things. We are all sexual. And to be honest, we have many sides to this sexuality. We have our past, which really only we know about. I realized that sex was a really hard thing to talk about with someone. But I also realized that by doing it, I unveiled some of my own baggage.